just to clean here, I just wanted to say that today we're going to be drawing an ear. I'm going to show you step by step on how to draw it. Today I'll be using these pencils. This is H and this is 2B. 2B is a lot darker than H, so be careful whenever using them. I will also be using a blending stub and an eraser. Okay, if you are a beginner, I would just want to say that the ear might be a little bit too hard, but it's one of the easiest drawings you can do with a face. So let's get started. So what you need to do first is create your outline. For me, I do like to get precise angles because when I start drawing, I do like a nice shape. Okay, so there's your base down. And if you want to change it to make it where it's not looking as similar to mine, then that's okay too. What I do to help me draw is I focus mainly on like what sections should curve and what sections not. Make a line, letting me know that this is where we're going to be shading in later. You can also kind of make more lines as to where you want to shade. So like right here, I'm going to draw like a little line, and this is the part where I know that it's going to be white. That there are some little parts of it that are kind of bumpy, so you need to make sure that you get all that too. Now I'm going to actually kind of do it like this because that's kind of how the picture shows it. And don't be afraid to go back and redraw it because this is just practice for you guys. I'm sure you guys will do lovely with it. Okay. Now what we're gonna do two, if you want it to be darker, you can use a different pencil, but you can also just push a little bit harder on your paper. See, I'm gonna make this shade a little bit darker than this shade right here. See how I'm lightly pressuring it? And because within sketches, like whenever you go to do stuff like this, it is kind of important to see which shades are different from one another. So this is just how I do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and shade the top so that way it looks even with the rest. Now, once you blend it, it will look a little bit better. And if you don't want these lines right here, you could just kind of go over it with the pencil and just make them, you know, less obvious. Now, if you guys are new to this and you don't think an ear is something you want to do, just comment down below and tell me what you'd like to see, and I will try my best to get back to you. Or if you think there's some tips that might be in here that I haven't tried out yet, then go ahead and let me know too. About the darker shades and stuff. And it doesn't really matter how streaky the lines will get, because when you use a blending stub, it will take away some of that streakiness. And sometimes when you do lines like these, decided to add them in, but sometimes when you do lines like these, it does add more texture and stuff, so it doesn't make it look a lot neater for like beginners and stuff. Very good at like making things lighter. You can use different types of pencils and it will change it will make it look a lot better, trust me. Okay, because when I first started, I only used one pencil and I used it for everything. We will be using a blending stub right now. Okay. Your lines are going this way, make sure that it's going this way as well. You can use your 2B pencil. You can make it darker up here and then go lighter. So now we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna quickly just blend all this out. Go back with the H pencil and I'm going to do some little lines right here just so that way it doesn't look all streaky like that. Eraser, you can just dab it. You have to dab it a couple times, but it'll pick up that color so that way it's not as dark. Now a tip is whenever there's like a white space where you want it, you can just go over it very lightly. You can take your eraser and you can just kind of go over it because you're going to blend it out anyways. So you just erase that one part that you need and then you get your blending tool and then you just kind of go around it and you can shape the line however you want. Not the best with ears because I don't practice on them very much, but this is just a tutorial just to kind of show you how the shading works. This is the finished product. I'm gonna put links down below on or I'll put them somewhere where you can find me on like Instagram.